Hey, what is up guys? It is Van from Cyber here, back in another video. And today guys, we're going to be talking about Hypixel Bedwars and how you can improve. These are just going to be some tips and tricks that will be more geared towards teams mode, but you will definitely be able to use some of them in solo. So let's jump straight into the video. This video is definitely going to be a more aggressive strategy, and if you're looking for a more defensive strategy, you should maybe look for a different video. The first thing we need to cover is settings. There's only a couple things here. Just make sure that you are on Quake Pro Field of View, and if you can, download a PvP texture pack. Make sure it's from a good website like CurseForge. Other than that, there's not much in settings that we need to cover. So the next thing we need to cover is speed bridging. In order to be good at Bedwars, you have to know how to speed bridge because it can help you when rushing teams, rushing mid, or rushing diamond. Speed bridging is super essential for winning games because Bedwars is reliant on you being quick. There's many video tutorials on YouTube on how to speed bridge, so if you need help with speed bridging, just check one of those out. They're super helpful, and that's how I learned in about 15 minutes. The next thing we need to cover is PvP. When you're learning to PvP, you want to practice in duels against random people. Now, make sure that you learn how to get combos in. A combo is basically when you're hitting someone so many times in a row where it's impossible for them to hit you back. In order to combo someone, when you're fighting them, make sure you are walking up to them at first and not sprinting, because if you sprint straight into them, it makes it really easy for them to combo you. So when you're fighting someone, make sure you walk up to them slowly versus sprinting at them. A way to avoid getting hit during PvP is strafing. Strafing is just basically pressing A and D to move back and forth. When you're strafing, you're also going to want to be tapping W because that'll help you land more combos and get more hits. Other than that, all you need to do for PvP is learn how to get your reticle correct and learn how to click fast. The best clicking method would probably be jitter clicking. I actually use butterfly clicking because I'm a lot better at it. It just basically includes putting your two first fingers, so your pointer finger and your ring finger, on your left mouse button. Then you just tap them up and down as fast as you can to alternate clicking and click as fast as you can. If you're on a bridge, you want to crouch when you're hitting. This is so you don't get hit off by the other person. And if you're low health and on a bridge and you know the other person has a lot of health and they're potentially running to your base, you're going to want to try to get an angle where you will hit them off. Now, the best strategy for Bedwars when you're playing with teams is to have good teammates that you know, like in a Discord call or a Skype call or a TeamSpeak call. This is incredibly important in doubles and also important in 3v3 and 4v4. That way you can communicate with your teammates while you're playing with them, let them know if someone's rushing your base or who to rush, and it's just overall better. So if you can find a good teammate that you know that you can be in a Discord call with, then that is obviously the best. So my next tip, especially when you're doing an aggressive strategy, is to not focus too much on the bed. Focusing on the bed may make you rush other people less or rush diamond less, but getting your bed destroyed isn't the worst thing. I've won games where my bed got destroyed within the first couple of minutes, and we stuck all the way to the end, used pots to destroy other people's beds, and won the game. So if you're gonna rush mid, remember that obsidian most likely isn't worth it. I would suggest getting potions to destroy other people's beds, ender pearls, or armor, depending on what you need most. So at the start of the game, you're going to want to rush the team next to you as soon as you can. You're going to want to build up with TNT, drop it on their bed, and try to destroy their bed as quick as you can. After you have gotten the first team, you can either move on to future teams, or you can rush middle and get emeralds, rush diamond, or choose to defend your bed more. I would say the best thing out of this would be just keep rushing other teams around the map. Your bed may get destroyed, but you're going to die a couple of times at least, so you'll be able to somewhat watch your bed. So now let's talk about how to bed rush. My favorite bed rushing strats include, in the early game, use TNT, build above their bed, drop the TNT down, and then jump down after the TNT explodes. You may take a bit of fall damage and destroy their bed. Then try to PvP them off. Don't try to PvP them off first after you drop your TNT. For the middle of the game, I would suggest using the TNT strategy like we discussed before, or using a pickaxe. And at the end of the game, use invis and jump and a pickaxe, because by the end of the game, you should have emeralds. And if you don't have emeralds by the end of the game, you could still win, but it's a lot less likely because the other team is probably stacked. So let's recap what we covered. We covered PvP, bridging, how to not get hit off a bridge, and overall strategy. Now, if you apply these to your Bedwars games, you will be doing a lot better with your partner, your 3v3, or your 4v4, or just by yourself. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash like and subscribe for more future Minecraft and other gaming content. Anyway guys, peace.